And after the murder, did you go to the Sementiili residence?
I did not. I was to...
I'm talking about the days after.
Days after, yes. Mm-hmm.
Okay. And during the days after, did you come to the residence several times in order to bring food and things of that nature and provide support along
Yes.
with other individuals from Law?
Yes.
Okay. Now, in the days following the murder, was there a particular subject that the defendant wanted your assistance with?
Objection, leading.
Overruled.
Yes.
What was that?
Life insurance.
Okay. And what did she say to you, if anything, with respect to the life insurance?
She wanted to know if, well, she had said to me, she says, Henry hasn't gotten back to me. Henry being the lead, the head of HR.
Henry Meyer?
Henry Meyer. And she seemed agitated. And I said, it didn't seem like them. They were usually very good about getting back. And I did say to her that I would go back and mention something to Henry, that she had brought it up to me.
This is when you were at the house?
Yes.
And what was she doing when you came to the house?
She had paint samples. She was getting some remodeling done in her first floor.
Okay. Did she tell you that the insurance company had given her money
Yes.
to do that?
Yes, she did.
All right. And what, if anything, did she say with respect to the life insurance?
Just that she wanted to know what was going on with it. She wanted to know she wasn't getting any kind of response, she felt.
Okay. And did you have another conversation with her subsequent to that one again at the house where, again, she brought up that same issue?
Yes.
And did she question you about what the delay was with respect to being paid Fabio's life insurance?
She said she didn't understand what was taking so long.
Did she seem upset when she was talking about that?
She seemed agitated.
Okay. Did you describe previously in an interview that she was very upset?
Possibly. I mean, I just know that she was upset. She was anxious to get the money or to get it settled.
Did you know during that same period that she was receiving Fab's full salary?
Yes, I did.
Did she contact you with another issue that she wanted your assistance with?
Yes.
What was that?
She said that that her girlfriends were telling her that she should get out of town.
Okay.
And she had asked, I think you mean something else.
No, go ahead. I'm
okay.
finish your answer.
So
Go ahead.
she did come and ask me, or she called me and asked if I knew of any deals she could get in Las Vegas. And I said I would not be the person to ask that. Really, Melanie Garibay was the one that had the connection in Las Vegas.
Okay. And prior to this Las Vegas event, is that where she said she wanted to go?
Prior to the Las Vegas event?
No. Did she say that she wanted to go to Las Vegas? Is that what she said she was going to do
She
with her
said she was
girlfriends?
interested in going to Las Vegas to get away, yes.
With her girlfriends?
With her girlfriends.
All right. Did she also ask for your assistance in obtaining Fabio's travel mileage?
Yes.
Okay. I assume since Fabio traveled often that the company, through the company, he would have acquired airline mileage?
Yes.
Okay. And that there was a significant amount?
Yes.
And what did the defendant ask you to do?
She wanted them transferred over
To
herself.
Okay. And did she ask for your assistance in doing that?
Yes.
And did you go to the house in order to get a copy from her of his death certificate in order to process that request?
Yes.
And did eventually you accomplish that task for her?
Yes.
After the murder, did she also ask for your help in setting up a wake or a memorial at the home the following week?
Yes.
And did she tell you what she wanted?
Yes.
What was that?
It was a particular Mexican restaurant or Mexican caterer that we had used before with Fabio.
The taco lady?
The Nana's Tacos, it's called.
Okay. And you assisted her in setting that up, or you took over that project?
Yes, I took it over.
All right. And did you attend that event?
Yes.
Okay. And who were the attendees or the people that were invited to attend this event at the Sementiili home?
At her request, she had asked that it be employees that would work with Fabio and very close friends.
And family?
Yes, and family, of course.
And did you reach out to the family, Fabio's family in Canada, in order to assist them with their arrangements?
Oh, yes.
Hotels, flights,
Yes.
things of that nature?
Mm-hmm.
You insured the payment for all of that?
Yes.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
And on that following Sunday, January 29th of 2017, did you notice when you were at the event in the backyard that you had assisted in setting up or had set up, anything unusual with respect to her behavior there?
Overruled.
I thought that it was a rather dramatic behavior that was going on.
And did you notice whether or not she was sitting with somebody or with somebody that you didn't recognize?
Yes.
And did you speak to that individual?
I believe I asked, I didn't know who he was. I said, "Who are you?"
And did the individual tell you who he was?
He simply said that he was he played racquetball with her. He was from the gym.
Other than that one individual, where do you recall where they were sitting?
Almost across from Fabio's chair that was kept vacant because.
I want to show you Exhibit 921. Was there a particular chair that Fabio sat in whenever you met with him out here on the patio?
Yes, the one over in the corner.
This one here?
Yes.
Okay. And where was this other male seated? The one that you didn't recognize?
On the sofa.
Across from
There
her?
might have been a chair there. I can't quite remember. There might have been a chair next to the sofa, but it was over in that area.
Other than that individual, did you recognize everybody else that was there in terms of their being close friends?
Yes, there were a
Well,
few
people-
neighbors that had shown up, but they introduced themselves to me.
Neighbors. Okay. Nobody else that was
No.
odd or unusual.
No.
Now, when you mentioned that her behavior seemed dramatic, can you describe for us what exactly you witnessed?
I felt there was like a lot of loud sobbing and just very dramatic, very over-the-top kind of behavior.
Did you see any tears, like she was actually crying?
Not really.
Now, did you also assist in setting up the memorial that Wella put on for Fabio in May of 2017?
Yes, I did the whole thing.
Okay. And when you were arranging that particular event, did you have multiple conversations with the defendant about what was going to occur at the event?
We had a few conversations.
Okay. And did you see when she came to the event at the Wella offices that day?
Yes.
And were you surprised by anything at that point in time?
Yes.
Overruled.
What was it that you were surprised by?
She drove up in a brand new, full everything package Mustang. And I was rather surprised because she had said, I had heard that she didn't want to get rid of Fabio's truck because it reminded her so much of him. So I was a little surprised.
And did she tell you that she wasn't going to get rid of his truck because it smelled like Fabio?
She had mentioned that.
And did you direct, or did she go somewhere as once she arrived before the event started?
Yes, I had them sit right in Fabio's office.
Okay. And what was she doing? Did she send you to get her something?
She had asked if we had wine.
So she was sitting in his office drinking wine? Is that yes?
Yes.
At some point in time, you told us about when she asked you for a connection for Las Vegas. At some point in time, did she mention to you that she was also going to be traveling to Myrtle Beach?
She had mentioned something.
And did she tell you that she was going there because that was a place Fabio had always wanted to go?
She said something like that, yes.
And had he ever mentioned, Fabio ever mentioned going
I
to
had
Myrtle
never
Beach?
heard it before.
Did she tell you she was going with her lover?
No.
Did you know during the year preceding Fabio's murder in 2016 that she was having an affair?
Absolutely not.
Was that something that, if it was happening, perhaps Fabio would have mentioned to you, given your relationship?
Objection, speculation.
Sustain.
Did he ever mention that he suspected
Never.
his wife was having an affair?
Never.
When you sent travel agendas to the defendant, did you also send them to an individual by the name of Robert Baker?
No.
I have no.